Alright, so today I'm going to be going over three stocks I'm going to be buying heavy before they release earnings next week. And not only that, but I'm going to be sharing a tip on how I set the positions up to take away risk in case it does have bad earnings, but still make crazy money if the stocks do well. And it's exactly how I've been able to grow my account to over 200K in the past year. And earnings season is the best time to start for yourself. It offers so much opportunity that most retail traders overlook. So let's get into it. First ticker symbol for you is PYPL. That is known as PayPal. Now this is just a beaten down dog at this point. If we look at the history on this stock, it just has not stopped going down. But that's exactly what we love to see. It's down 41% in the past year. And now I'm just not going to buy into any stock that goes down. I want to make sure it's of quality. So first thing I'll look at is PE. This is trading at a 10.5 price to earning ratio. And this company is still growing. So that is just crazy in my mind. Next, I like to look at the technicals. So I go to Yahoo Finance, type in the ticker. There's a few different indicators I like to look at. Go ahead and set those up. First one, 50-day moving average. See where the average is in the last 50 days, obviously. Next, my favorite, Bollinger Bands with 2 standard deviations away over the last 20 days. Love these. So what this means is, if you've ever taken a stats class, essentially 2 standard deviations means that 95% of the time it's going to stay within these 2 numbers, the black that you see. And it's below that right now, which means it's very undervalued. So if we look at the Bollinger Bands on a 3-month basis, the low point there is $53. And that is just crazy. You see it generally trading kind of right in the middle between these two at that $56 range. And so that's one thing that proves to me that, at least over the short term, it's sold off too much. And the last indicator I like to see is the RSI. So it looks at the last 14 days, and if it gets up towards the 80, it's kind of overbought. You know, it's too high relative to the last 14 days. And the closer it gets to this 20, it's at 27.92, it's oversold. It's probably going to go up over the next week or two. So I like where it's at on a fundamental basis with that PE ratio and the forward PE. I like where it's at on the technical side. Guess what else it has going for it? Earnings. So here's what I'm going to do to make sure that I'm taking away risk in case it does have bad earnings, but I'm set up to profit substantially if it has good earnings. So, at my core, I'm an options seller. If people are going to pay me to sell the stock at a higher price than what it's at right now, I'm going to take that all day. So what that means is, if I go and buy 100 shares of PayPal at its current price of $52.69, I can get paid to sell it literally this Friday, February 6th. I will get paid over $2 per share. So my upside, I still have good upside. For a week, I'm literally going to make 4.8% if it goes up. I don't know about you, but most people shoot for around 10% in a year. And the fact that I can make almost 5% in 1 week is just bonkers. I'm going to take that trade all day. Not only that, but if it has bad earnings, look at this. I'm going to buy in at a 4% discount right here. My break-even point is 50.56. And that's because of the premium I'm collecting. So if it has bad earnings, I'm going to buy in to a stock that I already love at the current price at another 4% discount. And I'm just going to hold that baby because I believe in it long term. If it has good earnings, Well, I'm going to take that almost 5% in 1 week. I'm going to be happy. Then I'll go and look for the next opportunity. So that's how selling calls works, and that's exactly what I'm going to do on PayPal this next week. And that's a core strategy I use. Has helped build up my portfolio to over 200K. It creates consistent income while taking away risk. So the next ticker I'm going to look at is Snapchat. I don't know about you, but I use Snapchat on a daily basis, and I think it is way undervalued. They have so many users, and yes, they haven't been able to successfully monetize that yet, but they're trying, and I think it's going to work. I think worst case scenario with this stock, it gets bought out by someone like Meta or another company that wants to use all this user base, because there's not another app like Snapchat. It's currently not profitable yet if you look at the price to earnings, but it's trending up. And once again, then I'll go look at it on Yahoo Finance. Look up Snap. All right. Once again, this stock is trading right near that Bollinger Band low. So 95% of the time, it's not supposed to get below that number. And it's right there, meaning it's pretty oversold. Combine that with the RSI being so low and it being well below the 50-day moving average. I love the technicals on this stock. I think it's probably going to go up in the next week or so, say, even if it didn't have earnings, just because of the technical sell-off. But I really like the fundamentals on this stock, as well as the technicals, just the overall potential of Snapchat. And guess what? It's pretty volatile. So if you know anything about options, you can collect a lot of premium, almost double that of PayPal. But we're going to do the exact same thing. It's got earnings on Tuesday, and we're going to sell a $7 call, collecting a ton of premium, and it's going to expire this Friday. So literally 1 week from now, we're going to go in, we're going to buy 100 shares at $6.93. I'm going to buy a lot more shares than that. This is just an example. Our max profit, 9%, if it shoots up literally just a few cents. If it gets above $7, we're going to make 9%. And if it doesn't, guess what? We get a 7.3% discount. That is insane. I want to put all my money on this. This is like incredible. You can make as much as most people shoot to make in a year, literally in a week. And you're taking away risk while doing it. See, earnings inflate volatility, and that's what makes these option pricing so good. You can collect so much income because they're expecting a big move. But I'm going to be happy taking my 9%. And then I'll go look for the next opportunity. I absolutely love the opportunity with Snapchat right now. Finally, we have our last ticker symbol, Hood. As you see, I'm using Robinhood. I love Robinhood. And they are also at a discount. If you look at their PE, it's still high. They're a very high growth company. If you look over the past year, this stock is up almost 100%. It's crazy. But it's down from its highs. If you look in the last 3 weeks, it's down almost a third. So I love the value on this right now, and I'm super bullish on it long term. So let's look at its technicals. Once again, the stock is near the Bollinger Band low. It's down low on the RSI, and it's way below its 50-day moving average. The three things I love to look at. So fundamentally, love the stock long term. Think it's going to continue to grow exponentially. I love the technicals. It shows that it's undervalued in the three indicators I love the most. And then finally, let's look at the option side of things. So, this one has earnings 2 weeks from now. So we have to go out an additional week, but we're going to sell a $100 call. And max profit, 6.5%. And mind you, you make more than you would with PayPal, but a little bit less than Snapchat. But still, if the stock goes down, it has bad earnings. You get another 5.6% discount. And I already love the current pricing. If it goes up, well, sweet. I'll take my 6.5% in 2 weeks. These 3 opportunities are just crazy. I can make so much money in literally just a couple of weeks. And guess what? This is being conservative. I'm selling off literally all of my upside. But because of that, I'm taking away risk because I'm essentially buying into the stocks at 93.88 and would be selling at 100. I don't know about you. This just blew my mind when I learned you could do this. So that's my current plan for the next week or two, and the 3 stocks I think are just crazy value, especially heading into earnings with how much premium you can collect selling calls. If you found this interesting, or thinking about trying it out, sub to the channel and stay tuned for the next one. Peace.